this is what I realized as well. Just because you have a connection with someone doesn't mean you have to date them. Me and him have like a deep connection, right?
Very deep. Welcome back to another podcast, guys. So yeah, today's a little bit different. We generally have nothing planned to talk about.
Because we've been planning and working on the new drop coming in wintertime. The sample pieces came. We're not going to tell you guys what it is, but it's sick. The quality's sick. Now we just have to get the designs done and then get that all embroidered. And then, then you guys will see. Today, we wanted to talk about, we were literally like sitting on the couch, like, what can we talk about today? And something that like sat with us was friendships. And how like, we'll get to the juicy part in the start, and then we'll get to the godly part in the middle and towards the end.
How it always goes.
Yeah,
how it always goes.
So
it was kind of a debate of, can guys and girls be just friends? And that was a question that Ethan debated.
Question as long as the earth itself, bruh.
Adam and Eve times.
So this question like came into my head because Monday I just went to the gym with I can't even call her a friend, okay? So I went out with this person. I'm not going to drop her name.
It's a female.
It's a female. Scary stuff. And the thing is, we've hung out like on multiple occasions, mostly for gym. And there was like one time where it was like a group type thing. And I was actually like really interested just hearing her thoughts and opinion on this. Like we both were just, I don't know, it was more like chill that night. And we were just like asking each other like kind of more deep personal connections, relationship questions, like a bunch of different stuff. And then I think she spoke about how like sort of, I don't want to talk about her like private stuff, but like gist of it was like a lot of like a lot of guys have confessed their feelings to her, like that type of thing. And normally she really hated when
normally that's how it goes. You need close to someone and they
for me, not all the time.
Yeah. Now I'm saying like, especially for girls, that guys that just want to be a friend the whole time.
No. Okay, I get what you're saying. So then the question I asked her, so do you think like guys and girls can be friends? They were like, no. She was like, no. I was like, this is a refreshing take. When is a girl ever saying this?
Yeah.
And literally.
Normally the girls would be like, yo, we can
always be friends. And she was like, nah. And then like we spoke about it more. I was like, why? And basically her understanding of it was they're always going to catch feelings for me. And the way, I'm not going to speak for her, but the way like it was coming across was it was either situationship or nothing.
Okay, now I have a quick question for you.
Okay.
Are you friends with this girl?
So then I'm literally, when she's like going on about this, I'm going to go more into that, about the situationship thing. I faced her. I was like, I hate to break it to you, but me and you are friends.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, we're not. I'm literally thinking in my head, what the shit?
Like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Like, are you?
I was laughing. That was like funny though. I literally told her multiple times, I don't agree with that take, but sure. And then she was like, no, but like, I'm not like inviting you to my house, like watch a movie. I was like, I don't want to be invited to your house to watch a movie. Like, I get that. Like, I'm not your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like that type of thing. But I said like guys and girls, I feel like, so here's another thing that's going to come back to you. All right. Lust. Ladies and gentlemen.
Always comes back to Jezebel.
Let's go back to Jezebel. I used to think, right? Like literally when I was speaking to her, I don't even know if she's going to watch this, bro. Like it felt like I was talking to like a 2022 version of myself. Like I used to like think that way. Because my idea was, maybe she didn't share this, but my idea was I don't think guys and girls can be friends until that tension that is there is released in one way or another, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
I feel like
I don't agree with that now. Is what I'm saying. I'm matured and grown as a person.
Okay, you're just testing out. Can we actually be friends? Let's release that tension and then
if around and find out. And we were going like back and forth, and this type of thing. I was like, okay, this is really interesting. Like you feel this way. Me personally, I believe that. And if I'm being honest, all right, if you see what she looks like, duh. A lot of guys that she was probably like close with, or like probably like fall for like that type of thing. But like, I mean,
it is how I started dating my girlfriend. So
yeah,
you know,
after
going from friends to
you guys did like a Roadrunner Coyote type of thing. Yeah. Years of chasing, Tom and Jerry type, and then like
we eventually become friends, you know, Tom and Jerry.
And then like I faced her, I was like, yo, I think I told her this. I said like we've hung out like on multiple occasions, like we're laughing like so loud. Every time we hang out, like we laugh so loud that like everyone's like looking, like this is a friendship.
Yeah.
And then she was like kind of not baffled by it, but it seemed that way.
Yeah. Maybe she was hoping you were something more than a friendship.
No, probably not. I don't think so. And no, because like I saw her as like a friend from the start. Like, I saw this as like a gym bro and someone I can actually like. I have good looking friends, all right? I like to have like a roster of just good looking friends. Look at this guy over here. You know what I'm saying? And now, it was like interesting to hear that take. Me personally, I believe that depends maybe how ugly the one person is.
No, that's true.
No, but honestly, like if you put like these emotions away, and this is what I think I told her as well, because like a lot of them, they open up to her. And then they feel like, oh, this is like a
like connection.
Yeah, on top of her being like flick attractive.
Yeah.
It's like,
I can talk to this girl.
She's the one. Yeah, you know what
like
I'm saying?
that saying, oh, your girlfriend should be your best friend.
That's why I based it. Should your husband not be your best friend? And then I don't think she agreed with that. And I was like, okay. And then, no, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting how like different viewpoints people can have.
No, that makes sense.
No, but then so this is what I'm saying to the men and to the women who maybe you fall for your friends, like that type of thing. And that's what I realized as well. Just because you have a connection with someone doesn't mean you have to date them.
Very true. Very true.
Think of like your best friend right now. Let's say me and Tristan, right? If I found like me and him have like a deep connection, right?
Very deep.
Me and him have like a very deep connection. Now, if I find someone who I can also call my best friend, but she's a female, and we have a deep connection, I'm gonna look at them like the same way. You get what I'm saying? Just because like they're both my best friend doesn't mean just because she's the opposite sex, it means that I have to date her, I have to lust for her, like these type of things, man. And I feel like in today, that's really hard because we struggle so much, especially with social media and online dating apps. The idea of instant pleasure is there.
That like quick dopamine rush.
Quick dopamine rush. Like, so when you find like a genuine connection with someone, it's like, whoa, this is like my future wife. This is like my future husband. It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Just form connections with people.
But yeah, like for me, I don't think that you should be, for me personally, I don't think they should like, I should have a girl best friend that I share all my, you know, all my feelings with and have a connection and go out and do things. That's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? For me, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, no.
So it's like from you.
No, that's fair. And on Chloe's, your girlfriend's side, that is fair.
Yeah, but the thing is like, I understand what you're saying. It's like if you're single, now you can't. Guys and girls can't be friends.
You don't have to grab onto that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also something I've had to like come to terms with. I was like, damn, okay, my partner may not be happy that I have like quite a lot of like girls who are my friends. I don't have like a lot of girl best friends, like a lot of girls who are my friends and that type of thing, which could be an issue. But actually, it's never been an issue. With the girls I've been with, it's never been like an issue.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah,
that's good.
Like I've hung out one-on-one with my girlfriends as well.
While being in a relationship?
Yeah.
It's probably why you're single.
No, I like to think that's how much they trust me. No, like obviously looking at like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a rare few. I think with this head, okay? I think with the one up here.
Okay.
Right, now, because we're kind of running out of time.
Crazy already.
Yeah. Just cut this out. We're going to talk about now, moving from that, different types of friendships.
Yeah.
In the Bible, I think it was Proverbs
17 verse 17, I think.
17 verse 17, I think.
Yeah.
It speaks about the difference basically between godly friends and surface level friends. Now, I've been
That's
yapping.
right. I think that's right. The verse. I'm not 100% sure. I'll double check it afterwards.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask because I was yapping. What's your thoughts on that? What's the difference between
A godly friend and a surface level friend. I think personally. So one of the there's also another verse, and I'll then put it up as well. Basically saying you must confess your sins to your friends, so that you can move past your sins. So you can work together and pray together to work past your sins.
Okay.
I feel spiritual and like you guys use also spiritual friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
God serving friends,
yes.
Surface level friends.
So I feel like anybody that you can come to and say, look here, I'm struggling with this, or yo, like this is something that I've anything that you can talk about your faith and your problems and stuff like that. I feel like those are...
You can both grow like spiritual
yes.
growth. Okay, yeah.
So for instance now, you and I, when we just started, we had a thing of, we didn't want to swear so much. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then every time we'd swear, we'd like punch each other or something like that.
Sure.
What did we do? We did
nothing.
we just like... Oh, crazy.
Hence why I still have a problem.
No, but like, for instance, like there was something that I can't remember what it was, but like those type of friends that you like work together to overcome something.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think it is. And then on the surface level friends, it's like how I picture it is almost like those people you greet, you have a quick conversation with, and if you do need something, you can go to them. But it's not like...
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I feel like when I think of like a surface level friend, this is both of us just thinking out loud, by the way. I think surface level makes me think ground floor, makes me think earthly. I don't think that these friends don't have to be as close to you, but I feel like these are maybe friends who can help you grow in an earthly way, where that could be, they would give you advice for maybe your business, or advice with diet or gym, or maybe like relationship advice, like that type of thing. That's what I think of like surface level, like things of this earth, maybe.
It's an interesting way to think about it. Like for me personally, I think
like we're dissecting poetry in English.
Okay, I actually don't know how I see this, but for me, I see it's like...
it's your own take. It's not like a right or wrong take.
Yeah. So how I see it is like your people that you can grow with on a spiritual level and you can come to with your problems, and the other people are more like your surface level. They're just kind of like just there. It's like almost like maybe your work friends or something that you wouldn't
school
really...
friends, yeah.
Yeah, school friends that you wouldn't really take home to your like parents and that type of thing. I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. And then another...
I agree. Until the surface level.
Okay, makes sense. But no, another thing was like how people handle disappointment and you can say like betrayal in friendships.
Okay. Still got time. Shorten it up. I can only speak from personal experience. I don't know how you're supposed to deal with it from a biblical perspective. Me personally, I don't like to have... If I have to think like something I truly take to heart is to love thy neighbor. And you can literally like ask, if people where friendships haven't, for me, worked out, or I felt like I've been betrayed, or they felt like maybe I betrayed them, I still try and reach out that olive branch. I don't like to have beef with anyone. Even if it's years later, I'm still like reaching out, hey man, like, or I'm not gonna say hey girl, but yeah, like men and women, like, I hope you're okay. I still see you as my friend. I hope you're doing okay. Like that type of thing. The way I went off there. The way I feel like you handle disappointment and betrayal is to forgive.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, just forgive. And even though for some people it's really hard, I don't find it too hard with me. It's just maybe the way I think. I don't know. because I like to put myself in their perspective. Maybe that's why they're feeling this way. That's personally how I deal with it.
No, I would say the same, because I feel like when you forgive someone, for me personally, I feel like unforgiveness can affect you physically. You can physically become ill, because I'm gonna see if I can find a verse for that here. Like, there's a few mentions of it like that, but I believe that you can physically, it hurts you more than it hurts that other person if you forgive them. That's why you're not necessarily forgiving the people for them. You're doing it for yourself, so that you can be broken free from that string that's attaching you guys. You know what I mean? So I feel like forgiveness is important when it comes to disappointment and stuff. And also, I know there's certain things that, like, for instance, even in our relationship, where you forgive me or I forgive you, in a sense. And I feel like if you can grow past that, and you can keep being friends and keep getting closer, then I think that's even more cool than just forgiving someone and then just kind of getting them out of your life. You know what I mean? So I feel like real friendships are built on not just the highs, but also the lows as well, like how you handle the lows.
Now, see, that's something I need to work on, I feel like. If something isn't working out, especially in the early stages, I would rather snip the bud before it gets too tall. This could be with relationships or friendships. With you, it's been different. And honestly,
Can I ask, why is that?
The closest thing I can think of why I do that, maybe it's because I've been disappointed or like so much that it's sort of like maybe this shield coming up. But also I struggle to get, maybe the reason I struggle to get close to people is because I have that wall up. But it's not like I'll end a relationship in 2 weeks or something like that. Okay, maybe. But if I don't see this like going anywhere, or there's too many issues too early, rather.
But like, my question was to you, why was it different from me?
Oh, I see. No, because I think it was because we were friends for a long time until issues arose.
Yeah. And
if there's issues in the start, with the foundation,
like, cheers, peace out.
Peace. Peace be with you.
I agree with you. Like, I feel like to end things off, like, I feel like if we didn't have that relationship before, and we could go, there is down points, there is highs and lows, and like, I'm really glad we push past those lows, for not only for like what we've created, but also like our friendship and our relationship. Because there's no point of being business partners with someone and then you actually like generally just don't like each other.
And usually the more close you are, we'll think about those family fights all the time. Ask any Portuguese family, that's facts.
And I think like also people say a lot of times like, don't do business with family. But if you can do business with family, like, I see you as family. And like, I feel like we can grow so much more because we can handle our lows. You know what I mean? We don't just say like, oh, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, we actually work through it. Yeah.
But anyway,
like our relationship. Anyway, cheers to you guys.
Getting some deep conversations here. Thanks for watching. We do have a new sample, and we're work on some designs. We might do a little teaser, hopefully soon. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay. There we go.